Hey folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Dawn channel. We're here off of Desert Inn and Boulder Highway. Very rough stretch of roadway here. And we're gonna make this right because curving northbound it becomes Lamb Boulevard right here at the corner of Boulder Station. But Boulder Highway runs northwest southeast here in town, whereas Desert Inn pretty much runs east and west except for this little section here. And no streetlights, at least on our side of the street. I'm not sure if that's because of copper wiring being stolen or the city just doesn't want to spend the money or what the deal is, but they certainly get enough in taxes from folks, so who knows. Still continuing eastbound here on Desert Inn Road. There's some debris of some sort in the roadway. Current temperature outside reads 115 degrees Fahrenheit. It's always hotter on the east side of town than it is just about anywhere else. And they say that's because of the heat island effect, right? There's not enough trees on the east side of town. It's an older part of town, so they say that because of that, it remains hotter. It gets hotter and stays hotter throughout the course of the summer. Not enough trees. One of the commissioners over here on this side of town, one of the politicians, he gives out a free tree to people in exchange for votes. I'm sure those are provided by some nursery that wants money from him. That's usually the way it works. Quid pro quo and all that, but I have no proof of that, so who knows? I could be making that all up. This is the light here at Nellis Boulevard, a north-south artery here on the east side of town. Major north-south artery. We'll go ahead and wait our turn as we see an ambulance approaching here from the westbound lanes. Usually the ambulances and fire trucks, they have a little remote nowadays in their cabs to automatically turn the light green for them in the direction they're traveling. We have a left turn signal green here as we wait our turn. To continue eastbound, Maria's Market, it says here off to our right, gaming, beer, and wine. You don't see that very often in America. In fact, you probably only see it here in this state. Maybe you have it in New Jersey or some other states, handful of states, but gaming at a convenience store? That doesn't happen. You see all the reflectors here on the median, in the middle of this section of roadway here. That's pretty rare. Oh, and we got some jaywalkers here. Playing chicken or something. Speed limit 35 in this stretch of roadway. But at least it's lit up on both sides, which is rare from what we've seen in earlier videos. Don't get a whole lot of that. This is Cabana Drive. Naturally, we get the red light. Because what would Vegas be without a whole bunch of red lights? We'll wait our turn. And we got the green light here at Cabana. So continuing eastbound on Desert Inn. It's rather remarkable. You see all these markers. You do not see this most of the time. Usually it's just those little dots that you see in the where the lane markings are between the lanes. But they actually have lane markings here. I hope the state is finally changing that. It's like that up in northern Nevada too. I never could figure out why they did that. There's a former golf course off to our left here that they are converting over to what is being called affordable housing. Yeah, they're not putting any affordable housing in at Summerlin on the west side of town. Only over here in the east side. water treatment facility as well. Here off to our left. Makes the air pretty rank, in my humble opinion. That brings us up here to Theme Road. For our friends following along at home, Theme. Wait for this 4Runner here. This area of roadway right in front of us is brand new. Well, it's probably a couple of years by now, but it did not used to be here. In fact, my GPS here in the car shows it as non-existent. Shows me as spinning through a whole bunch of sand in the desert. But this is going over one of the washes here in town, and that's why it was never connected over here to the east side at Hollywood Boulevard, which is going to be our next stop sign up here, until they decide to put a light in. They love putting lights in at intersections around this town, so it's only a matter of time. Across the street there is nothing but desert and darkness. You see that? I thought there was a three-way stop here, but maybe I'm wrong. Nevertheless, we're turning northbound here on Hollywood. Now going northbound on Hollywood Boulevard, here on the far east end of town. There's some sort of distribution facility out here, it looks like, off to our left. I'm not sure what they do there. This stretch of roadway is in really rough shape. We got a rock hauling semi going the other way there. Ironic, because there is a no truck sign on this portion of Hollywood Boulevard. And I don't know what that is in the roadway. It's like some sort of trash. Usually left behind by some sort of vehicle. And then you have a CVS pharmacy over here off to our left, which is really kind of peculiar because it exists right here in the midst of all these newer residential homes. That truck just completely ran the stop sign. It's just lawlessness out here. I like to call it loosely lawlessness. They just run through everything here. In fact, that guy's all over his lane. Not sure what he's doing. He's got a dirt bike in the back, so it looks like he may have been out riding off in the desert. Vehicle approaching us with one headlight. That's going to bring us up here to the light at Sahara Avenue, which is a major east-west artery here in town. Traveling from here, the east end of town, all the way out west, curving northbound into the part of town known as Summerlin. We have Fire Station 31, Clark County Fire Station 31 here off to our right. And then the Hollywood Recreational Center up here, and Water Park, which has got to be busy this time of year when the temperature is 114 degrees here at 8:45 p.m. A lot of cars with one headlight out. Never noticed how many of them there are. Excuse me. Oops. There is the aforementioned Hollywood Water Park with its sign lit up like the Hollywood sign in LA. Going to bring us up here to the light at Charleston Boulevard. Just want to take a moment and say thank you all so very, very much for joining, and thank you for cruising with us. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. Please do like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok if you haven't already. Helps recommend us to other viewers, and it helps the algorithm. So please share us with others. It helps the algorithm recommend us to other viewers. Also, please check out our merchandise on YouTube. We have some awesome merchandise available on our shop section of YouTube. So check that out. And we will see you again next time. And always remember that here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. We will see you next time, folks.